Welcome back to another This Week in Warframe. This is going to be for the week of July 19th through the 26th. And this week we got to talk about free items, the next Prime Time, the Titania and Gara Prime Resurgence, and all the weekly resets. If you guys are interested in Twitch drops, which are totally free, you can find those pinned to the top of my Twitch chat. So give me a follow over on Twitch. Every time DE updates them, like once a week, I put the link up there so you can see exactly where the drops are going to be. But that being said, let's get into This Week in Warframe. Bird over here got himself shiny treasures of an Azure Archon shard. Deep Archimedia, we have a Disruption, Exterminate, and Assassination. Temporal Archimedia is a Defense, Legicide Harvest, and Assassination. The current Coda weapons, we have a Catabalist, 56.7% electricity. This means only one more fusion, and that will be maxed. We have a Hema, 52.1% electricity. Mire, 43.1% radiation. Motivore, 41.8% impact. Pox, 35.9% cold. Sporothrix, 25.6% cold. And a Torxiga, 25.1% heat. Checking out the 1999 calendar rewards, we have double arcanes versus an Archon shard. Then we have a primary arcane adapter versus a melee arcane adapter. Then we have a 6,000 Kuva versus 3-day resource drop chance booster. Then we have an arcane versus an Exilus Warframe adapter. Then we have an arcane versus a Forma blueprint. And lastly, we have a Voss for Cash versus an Omni Forma blueprint. Steel Path Descendia this week, we're looking at a 3-day mod drop chance booster, then primary bulwark, then we have a rifle riven mod, then primary debilitate, then 25 steel essence, 3 times primary bulwark, and lastly an Azure Archon shard. If we check out the normal Descendia here, final reward is going to be an Amp Arcane adapter. Current Prime Resurgence, we have 17 days and 17 hours left of Titania and Gara Prime and the weapons that they came along with. The current events tab, 4 days and 15 hours left of Thermia Fractures. For the alerts, we have a reminder to do the weekly Iatan treasure hunt with Maru. The invasions currently doesn't have anything, but remember to check those. Usually there's some items there. We also have the Sortie is an exterminate, mobile defense, and defense. And then this week's Archon hunt against Boreal is for an Archon shard, and we'll have to do an exterminate, interception, and a showdown. We check out what Nora has this week, the usual weekly, permanent weeklies. And then we have Eliminate Profit Taker, complete an Archon hunt, eliminate 50 Dax enemies in Deviri, defeat the Aura Worm, and today's daily is Bullet Jump 150 times. The credit offerings, we got a lot of mods this week. The credit offerings are Range Advantage, Rifle Amp, Photon Overcharge, Combat Reload, Pistol Scavenger, Eximus Advantage, Enemy Radar, Sentient Barrage, Shotgun Scavenger, Clip Delegation, Infested Impotence, Sprint Boost, Dreamer's Bond, Efficient Beams, Clip Delegation, Corrosive Projection, and Rifle Scavenger. If you're looking to make Platinum off of these, which is kind of an easier thing to do to make Platinum, Corrosive Projection, Sprint Boost, Enemy Radar, and Rifle Amp. Those are the ones that would sell a lot faster. Corrosive Projection probably being the best, and you can just use your credits if you have extra Nightwave credits for that. We also have these last 3 mods of Ambush Optics, Power of 3, and Deceptive Bond. This week on the Steel Path circuit, we are looking at Incarnon adapters for the Lex, Magistar, Boltor, Bronco, Ceramic Dagger, and if you got those already, you can get a Rifle, Pistol, Melee Riven, or 20,000 Kuva. If we check out normal circuit this week, we are looking at options between Saren, Vauban, and Noba. This week, we have Primetime returning on Thursday nights, July 23rd, and usually this is where the free items happen on their drops, so hopefully, I don't know what they are yet, I don't know if they're going to tell us in advance, but there should be a drop this Primetime this Thursday, and any of the other drops that are happening throughout the week, I would imagine since they're getting back into the swing of things, they might release tomorrow or the next day what the drops are going to be this coming week for other streams and where they're going to be, and I will, of course, as always, have those pinned to the top of my Twitch channel. Let's check out what Akrithis has currently. This week, she's got a Rifle Riven mod, an Aroken Reactor blueprint, an Exilus Warframe adapter, primary Exhilarate, a Forma blueprint, and 5,000 Kuva. Checking out Tesh and Steel Path Honors this week, we are looking at choices of a Veiled Riven Cipher, and oh, he's got an Umbra Forma blueprint! Let's go! And checking out Numbnuts over here and what he's got this week, we have a Tenet Ferox, 42.1% impact, Tenet Grigori, 51.9% impact, Tenet Livia, 38% heat, a Tenet Exec, 28.1% cold, and a Tenet Agendist, 27.7% toxin. How much platinum have you made since you've become a Patreon?
Over 100K.
45K.
60, 70,000.
20,000.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a week?
12K.
Probably about 5,000.
5,400.
Probably 8K.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a day?
5,400.
Day was probably 4K.
Probably about 3,000.
2K.
What's your favorite method of making platinum that you've learned from me?
Mostly just flipping ribbons and selling warframes.
Probably arbitrations.
Selling sets of warframes.
I enjoy Zeramon the most.
Imagine how much time and money they've saved. You know where the links are. Reminder to stop by the Chrysalith on the Zeramon and visit Archimedia and Yanta for your 35,000 Kuva. Then you could travel to Iron Wake on Earth and visit Palladino for your 2 Rivens, your 35,000 Kuva, and your 150,000 credits. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and stop by my Twitch channel where you can get free drops when they are community-wide, also free rewards I do all the time anyway. And make sure you check out your Invigorations this week and see what you got. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you in the next one.